Namaste and welcome to class in this series about detachment. And I want to start today with the question of what is detachment. And I want to read something for you coming from the Buddhist and Chinese tradition about detachment. It says the Buddhist notion of non-attachment relates to an engagement. This is a key word. Engagement with experience, with flexibility, and without fixation on achieving specific outcomes. Then the Chinese term, the Tao, use the term for detachment as Wen Nian. I don't know if my pronunciation is good, which literally means no thought. However, this does not signify the literally absence of thoughts, but rather the state of being, unstained or burang, unstained by thought. So, in the law of attachment indicates that we must renounce our attachments to things, which doesn't mean that we abandon our goals. We do not renounce the intention, but rather the interest of the result. So with this description, you have to consider an approach of your mind. And it's the approach of learning to think paradoxically. Because the mind likes to see things just in either or. Either I break up with this person or I don't break up with this person. Either I change this job or I don't change that job. So in that polarity, you will never detach. But when you are learning the paradoxic thinking, which is not preferring the either or, you enter into a state of witnessing, observing. You let the outside to play out and you are observing. However, you are also participating in the experience. So what do you need in order to plunge 100% in the experience of pain and joy and satisfaction and so on and so forth, but remain with no fixation, with no entanglement on that? And the key word is, don't give the value that it doesn't have. For example, if I am in the experience of creating this series of videos, for example, and I am 100% in there, I have to be 100% in there to download the information, to organize it in a way that is understood, to put it out there so the teachings and the opportunities flow. But if I give importance, if I give a value, say, oh, this is the incredible thing I am doing, or this is very necessary for the passage of earth, or this is what it needs, people needs, or without this, people won't be out of suffering and I won't feel satisfied. That is an extra value that I am giving to the action, to the experience. Then, of course, the ego will start branching out to that desire of having certain importance and start giving more value and more necessity. You have to do more, you have to be more perfect, you have to reach out more, you have, and it gives you a crazy amount of agenda just to create energy that it will feed the entity of the ego sense. So you see what I'm saying? The loop start to be created once you start giving a value, the good, the bad, the more, the less, the necessity, right? Because after you have the value sense, then it comes the next step, and is I am that. The identification start to bloom in that kind of soil. Meaning that, oh, who are you? You say, no, I'm not the teacher, I'm a blogger now because I do videos, right? So you start giving an identity to that value, and that value you think that is your worth. So in order for you to start experiencing your life, because it's not, you're not gonna be out of it, you can be 50%, 10%, or 100%, but you need to give no value by expanding your consciousness and say, I am so little in this vast ocean of creation. My doing is simply because of my enjoyment, nothing else. Just don't give that crazy importance, and with that, then you won't be a beggar. You won't seek for the approval of others. You won't seek for to be attached to all these other branches of the experience. So paradoxic thinking: there is no good, there is no bad. It is what it is. I give no value of my thoughts process. This is no good, this is no bad. This is not me, and this is just passing through me. So with that first premises, we can have our first clue about detachment. Thank you for sitting with me, and I'll see you in our next class. Bye for now. Namaste.